Hello, my name is Vaughn. Nikon has done it again.
Let's jump the bridge. Well, where do you go?
Find out on this next photo news brief. Hello, welcome to the channel. I would like to thank all those that have subscribed to my channel to get the latest Nikon news. Also, I do Canon and Sony and Fujifilm news summaries. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. If you've been watching my channel, you would know that the month of March has been a great time for firmware updates for Nikon cameras. Nikon has had its moments and its wahoo moments. This week was no exception. Nikon released firmware version 1.6. This was definitely a minor upgrade. Only one issue. That issue was the following. It fixed an issue that in rare circumstances in which the camera did not turn on or the camera date and time were not set correctly when the camera was not used for an extended period of time. That's all, folks. It's not what any of us Nikon Z6II owners expected. I know Nikon already stated that the Nikon Z6II was at its expected limit. This is definitely a limit. Wow, could you even call that a minor? I guess I'll have to wait on the Nikon Z6 III. Next, Nikon has released a lens that covers a lot of bases. The Nikkor Z 28 to 400mm f4.8 VR is a versatile lens that can do landscapes at 28mm, capture portraits at 50mm and 85mm, and do sports photography at 400mm. So let's start with the features. The 28 to 400mm lens has a ultra-wide 14.2 zoom range. It has up to 5.5 stops of vibration reduction. It has a fast, accurate autofocus. It has a customizable control ring, and it is dust and drip resistant. Now you're probably wondering whether this lens is for you. This isn't an S-line lens, so if you own a Nikon Z9 or have a Z8, then this lens probably isn't for you. It's not a professional grade lens. This lens is geared towards beginners or travel photographers that want a lens that is travel friendly. The last thing you need on a trip is expensive lenses that scream, "Hey, look at me." You know that feeling. At 725 grams, it's perfect for carrying around when you don't want to change lenses. This lens also does macro style close-ups with a 7.8-inch minimum focus distance and 0.35 times reproduction ratio at 28mm. Now I know you're thinking about how well will it work for video. With the telescopic lens, you can capture the action further away with its high-speed stepping motors. Now I want to go over a few touches Nikon added to make this lens a winner. It has my favorite feature, a zoom lock switch. These type of lenses are known for zoom creep. Now it has a customizable control ring that's smooth and clickless. If you're thinking about this lens, just remember it is a variable aperture lens, which means the aperture will change as you extend the lens. This one feature will affect your shots when in a low light situation. So if you're shooting indoors, this lens may present limitations. That's something to think about before you buy this lens. Please subscribe to get the latest updates on Nikon cameras. And while you're at it, hit that like button. Now, how much will this lens cost? $1,299. Next, Sony has firmware updates of their own. More than 35 updates were released for the Alpha 1, the Alpha 9 III, the Alpha 7S III, and the Alpha 7 IV. That's a lot of updates. In their press release, Sony stated, additionally, the firmware updates included many requested features to improve everyday use. The update involves shooting functions and post-shooting workflow and brings advanced movie features like breathing compensation. It also includes new remote control capabilities. new features for professional applications, and expanded access to cloud service applications. Yang Chang, Vice President of Imaging Solutions for Sony Electronics, said, "There is nothing more core to our mission than listening to the voices of the photographers, the videographers, and filmmakers who shoot with the Sony Alpha cameras. We know this community has been asking for these updates, and we're happy to deliver. Each of these updates are designed to promote ease of use for our creators and allow them to maximize the strengths of their cameras." That's wonderful. I like it when a company takes care of their photographers. Here are the highlights of the updates. I'll just scroll through those and just let you read them as they go by real fast. When Sony releases an update, they release an update. Last, Canon released firmware for the Canon EOS R5 version 2.0. Here's a quick summary of the firmware update. It enables servo zooming to be remotely controlled from EOS Utility or Camera Connect when Power Zoom Adapter PZ-E2 PZ-E2B is attached to the compatible lens. And let's scroll through this real fast. It enables up to 2 terabytes to be used on CF Express cards larger than 2 megabytes. It fixes an issue that may cause the camera in rare instances to experience a delay restart after the camera has gone into auto power off. It fixes an issue that's under specific circumstances may prevent the image from being displayed in the viewfinder or on the screen, causing the camera to stop operating, or error code 7 may be displayed. Now I know it's that time of year where everyone is bringing their camera back outdoors. Spring is a time for new beginnings. Don't you want a fresh update for spring? Well, Nikon, Sony, and Canon have released some for their camera owners. Enjoy. I guess I'll go watch some baseball. Thank you for watching my channel and watch my other videos.